In this video, we are going to talk about why these business owners, like those who started hotspot business, and one of the reasons why this hotspot business is no longer like making a big deal to some businesses because of different expectations, and which making these businesses to fall. Because many people have tried to start this hotspot business and they are failing. So one of the reasons why it's failing, the internet service provider which you get for your internet. When you get an internet service provider having an internet which is already capped, that means your internet will not give you a clear result as like you expect. That's one. That would be the best option. First, make good research. First, make good research before starting this hotspot business so that your internet could be stable. If internet is capped, that means you won't get a good result with your internet. You will never get a good result if internet is capped. So you have to tell your internet provider, or you buy a package which is good to start with. Okay, not just like you buy or you first make a good research. If I'm starting this hotspot business, this package which I'm buying, is it worth it? Not just buying, because the moment you buy an internet service provider which is not reliable, not giving good internet, that means your internet will never be stable, will never be fast. And remember, you want to limit it to users. Many people will be on it, so you will be limited at some point. Would be a best option first to research if your package you're going to use is good and reliable, it's not capped, and it's always on. They give customer service to your to that service. If they give you internet, if there is any like fiber cut, will they give you a good internet? Will they be there to be reliable, to respond to your calls, to help you to solve the problem, to troubleshoot in every kind of for it? So that's one of the reasons why most hotspot businesses are failing totally. Then the next thing, it's all about the technicians. Remember, this internet is all about the technicians, and needs some a bit skill to start this hotspot business. So if you're not good at researching and you don't have a reliable technician, that means your internet will not give you a good service. Okay, so you have to be good at making research. You get a good technician, like who will be always there in case to troubleshoot where the network is not stable, where there is a fault. Sometimes internet shows like connected without internet. So if you see that, that means there is somewhere at some point a fault. So if you can troubleshoot that and you get the solution, could be easier for you. If the technician is not reliable, your internet will go. People will not get hooked up with your internet, will be disappointed over and over and over. So you need a reliable technician to take care about your stuff. Okay, that's the second issue with the internet. Then the next thing which we have the problem of the power supply. Like if you're in Uganda, at least you know internet is becoming an issue. It's becoming an issue. So if power in Uganda, power has always been off and on, off and on. So if you are in such a kind of a country where power is never stable, you have to look for the power source, power backup. Whenever power goes off, at least you get a power to support your internet, because someone is having a phone already. The phone is connected to internet full time, and the phone is having a battery. Then Wi-Fi goes off immediately. If your hotspot goes off, what do you think? We'll compete with you. We'll look for another competitor. So the best option is to look for power backup. Then the next thing which we have tried to get, it's or maybe I call it like how many people have tried to install this internet without good installers who are learning to install from job, like they're learning it in a hard way, and that will give you like hard to troubleshoot the issues, will take you time to know the problems to solve, will give you hard time to sort all the like troubleshootings. So all those you have to know them, that they will be popping up in this hotspot business. Then the next thing is less capital. This business, what I know, all the people who are starting this hotspot business, it's easy to start. It's a passive income business. Many people, they have been looking for the passive income businesses. They can even improvise. You put it in this business and will keep on reaping you some money in that business. But if you're doing that, hotspot business, and this business is kinda somehow, you have to learn the consequences and the things which are in before starting this, so that you can be profitable. Then, as I have told you, less capital. This business, those who will stay in it, they are those who will be good at investing. Like, you keep on expanding it over and over and over and over. If you don't expand this hotspot business step by step and put in good money, that means you'll never survive in this hotspot business. I'm telling you. So look for money, keep investing. If you sell internet, you get something from it. That money which you have made, again, you can reinvest that, so that you increase on your capital, and the more you extend it, the more users you get. Okay, so your capital is very urgent. It's totally needed in this. Those who are starting with less capital and they are not good at investing, some people, they don't have that sense of investing. If you have started it, keep on expanding it. If you don't, that means a competitor will take it. Then the next thing, we have competition. Competition is becoming too much in this hotspot business. You put on this side, another one comes and put on this side. So we have to think outside the box. You have to be good at researching, good at looking for the faults, good at knowing how to troubleshoot everything in time before people can start complaining on your internet. You may see one case, someone which has paid for a day, like a big deal, like a small thing, but for him is a big thing. So you have to take it serious. So competition, you have to stand out with the good equipments which can give internet, and you extend it wherever it's possible, not to be with the dead zones where internet cannot go and you just chill. Okay, so if you don't consider that, that means your internet will never be prospering, and yet we need good money in this hotspot business. So as well, you have to consider that before starting it. Like, competition will come and you cannot limit it, and you have to fight with it. Just looking for always the ways. If I'm using bad equipment, if my client, you have to make research as well. The next thing people, they are facing, not making research with this business before starting it. Whenever they go to the TikTok or YouTube, they find content, they start without making research. You need to research to know, this business which I'm joining, will it help me? How is it helpful? What are the things I will follow so that my business could hook up and earn from it? All those you need to know them. If I'm using bad equipment, it's not hitting internet in the dead zones. What should I do so that I can lift that internet to that area so that people can use it where it doesn't reach? And remember, the more you extend it, the more you get clients. But the little clients you have, they are not satisfied, they are suffering. So you expect them to be with good internet and you get money. Not really. That's not how it works. It won't work like that. Okay? So competition is also very big issue. Okay? So at least those are the simple ones. As you go with them in the business, then you get to know how to do that. If you're there, you haven't subscribed to this channel, please like, share, subscribe this channel for more videos about hotspot camera installation systems and programming. We are here to help, and we'll be giving you content over and over and over if you want all these contents. Thank you very much.